Hey, welcome to another stream, guys. How's it going? I'm Ben Gayet. Tonight we're gonna watch round number 3 of the GoldState XA series. This race was recorded April 14 here in Southern California. We're watching the race. Yeah, so the race wasn't recorded in Dimas, California. We're gonna watch the GoPro footage tonight. I'm streaming live from Los Angeles. We have people in the chat. We're gonna chat tonight. We have Pedro from Brazil. How's it going, Pedro? We have Random is here, Jeff, Ken is here, Jonathan, Clay, and Jeff. Diego also is here. All right, how's it going, guys? Are you guys have you guys all started your racing season in your country? Let me know. Also, let me know if the sound is good. You guys are my sound check. And all right, so tonight. Tonight we have a really interesting race. We're gonna watch the Pro XC race. So we have a good feel. Let's look at the riders tonight. So tonight we have Brian Scarbrough is gonna be here. He's in first place in the series championship. It's a 7-race series. So Brian is leading. He's head-to-head with Jean-Louis Bourdevaire. So Jean-Louis Bourdevaire is also leading. So they are head-to-head in the points. So it's a tie so far. So it's a very interesting battle in the points between Brian and Jean-Louis. And we also have Chris in the mix. Chris Edmunds is racing with us. So he was there also the week before in Fontana. So he's racing against with us. Also we have Josh Tutel. Josh Tutel is in 3rd place in the standing right now. He's having a really good season. We have a camera on him, so we're gonna see his footage. Hey, Steven is in the chat. How's it going, Steven? Pierre-Olivier Prou is here. Still cold in Quebec. Oh yeah, season's not starting in Quebec, man. All right. Also tonight, that's me, Ben Goyet. So also I'll have a camera on my helmet. So we're gonna have two perspectives in the race. I'm racing for Team Dream, and then finally we have Derek Herman for Bear Valley Bikes. He's racing with us, so he's still injured. He broke his hand a few weeks before, so he's still hurt, still not 100%, but he's racing with us, getting the points. So here are the standings after 2 races. So yeah, I'm currently in 7th place. So I had a DNF at the first race, so I'm starting to get back into the mix. And all the photos you've seen before, they've been taken by Phil Beckman at PB Creative Photo. So check him out. He's got an amazing photo. If you were there last week at Vail Lake, he's got 3 amazing angles. So you're gonna have a hard time to choose your favorite pictures. All right, so check him out, pbcreativephoto.com. So you guys not all started your race season. First race earlier tonight. Oh yeah, Ken, you started racing tonight. How has it been in Ontario, Canada? Is it warm enough? Is it dry enough? Oh man, Popak Geno said in and out again. All right. So let's take a look at the course. Let's look at the course for tonight. We're in Bonelli Park in San Dimas, California. It's in Southern California. So it's about 1 hour from Los Angeles. It's really a beautiful park. Look at that. So it's next to a lake right here. So the course is a bit different. So if you remember the first race, we were climbing up here and going down. So we don't do that. We do the more classic cross-country course. We do the more gnarly descent right here. And then here it's a bit shorter, so we don't do the full loop around here. They couldn't use the road for some reason for this race. So last minute change, they're gonna shorten the lap here, and then I think we do an extra lap because of that. So we're gonna do 4 laps tonight. So the course is 6 kilometer long, 150 meters per lap. So it should be about 1 hour 20 minutes, depending on the pace of the riders. So all right, so let's jump into it. This is it's another angle of the map. Let's jump right into it. Yeah, you guys ready for that? All right, let's do this.
All right,
it's already hot.
It's rolling.
Karen is here. How's it going, Karen?
15.
All right, we're about to start. 15 seconds. Gentlemen, start your garments.
5.
So we have pro women and men at the start.
Riders on course. Riders on course.
Here we go. It's on. Big U's here. Go, Ben. All right, let's do this. So Josh is starting strong. Look at Josh right there. Josh is gunning it at the start, taking the lead right there.
Come on! Got this!
So I'm right there. I'm in third place at the moment, trying to stay with them. Jean-Louis is attacking. Jean-Louis has to cover Brian, so that's the battle. Derek is on my wheel and Chris behind. All right. I'm gonna try to stay with him. Josh is starting really fast. Look at that. He's already opening a gap. And Chris is gonna close the gap. Chris is gonna help me to reconnect right there. Yeah, Josh started really strong. Alright, so it's starting with a flat section like that with some drafting. So you don't want to be the guy in front necessarily because you're pulling everyone, but alright, so Josh is letting them escape, but Josh told me he wanted to stay with them again, so that's his objective this year. He wants to stay with the lead group as long as possible. So me and Derek at the back there, 5th and 6th. Yeah, so Derek is pushing hard, trying to stay with us as long as he can. So he's not firing on all cylinders. He told me he has a broken hand. Alright, that first punchy climb. So there's no like big grind at Bonelli Park. It's all punchy climbs. So every time there's a climb like that, you can pretty much attack it. And so Finn is here. How's it going, Finn? Just got a specialized epic expert. Oh yeah! So Finn, you gonna make a video about it? All right, I can't wait to check it out. So you guys should subscribe to Finn Parker. He's got a YouTube channel. He's the new cool kids YouTuber doing a gear review. So yeah, I can't wait to see that, Finn. Your video of your specialized. All right, so first descent there. So heart rate 172 BPM. That's my telemetry on the right. So 172 is my threshold. So I'm not burning a match yet. So threshold is a pace I can sustain for a while. Josh there is pushing hard at 174 BPM. Oh, so Ken, you have a video of your race tonight? Oh yeah, awesome. We're gonna check it out on your channel. Alright, so the lead group already broke away. Josh is trying to stay with them. Can look at the flyby. So on Strava flyby, so you see Derek is here, I'm here, Josh is here, and the lead group is here. So starting to break away a little bit. I'm seeing Josh. Josh is seeing the lead group. So MIXC saying, you and Nino helped me decide to buy a Spark this year. All right, nice. Yes, I'm riding my Scott Spark RC 900. That's the bike I'm riding. Josh attacking the descent there. It's very chunky, very steep. I think it's minus 15% grade. So you see, Josh is taking the wide line there on the outside. It's a faster entry. Then he has to go on the outside there. So that's the line I used to take. But this year, see, I'm taking the inside line. It sets you up for a tighter line on the inside. So it's a bit slower speed, but the distance is much shorter. So I think that was faster. So I didn't time it to make sure, but I'm pretty sure this year that was faster. Yeah, so that's the bike I'm riding. Scott Spark RC 900. Really good bike, dual suspension, 29er wheels, 1x12 drivetrain. It's the SRAM X01. Yeah, I really like it. Fox suspension, Shimano XTR brakes. Hey Mark, you're one of the on my Patreon on Patreon. Thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot to all my my Patreon on Patreons. You guys are awesome. You guys make this this channel possible. You guys are my sponsor now, and if you're not a Patreon, you can check it out. It's I put the link in the description below. It's patreon.com/Ben Goyette, and so what I do there is I post the full race. So the full race video I posted there. So if you want to watch the whole race on your trainer, if you want to catch the replay of the stream, then you can watch the full race on my Patreon. So I put the minimum pledge at the minimum, so it's only $1. So if you guys can subscribe and help support the channel and be able to watch the full race replay. All right, so Josh is looking over his shoulder there, trying to see where I am. He wants to cover me, so I'm not. I'm right there, just in the curve, trying to catch him. I want to see if I can stay with him. So the story for me for this race. So I was sick 2 weeks before. I was having a bronchitis or a chest cold. So the week before Fontana, it was really tough because I was still coughing up a lot of stuff out of my lungs. This race I was starting to feel a bit better, but still not 100%. Joseph is saying, "Hey Ben, love your videos and these live streams. Fellow YouTuber from Michigan as well." All right, guys, check out Joseph Lampin on YouTube. I'm gonna check out your channel later, Joseph. All right, so I'm seeing Josh. Josh is right there. I have a goal. I need to reconnect. So we don't see Derek. Derek taking it easy. I'm looking over my shoulder there and making a mistake. Oh man, that was dumb for me. I just looked over my shoulder and turned the handlebar a little bit too much and put a foot down. Lost a few seconds there. So we're going toward a very steep climb here. This one is very steep. We're gonna see the elevation on the right. It's the steepest climb there. 16, 17, 18% grade, 19. That's very steep. All right, so where are the leaders? The leaders are here. See, they're already opening a gap. So Chris is still with the leader. So Chris is doing a good job to stay with Brian and Jean-Louis. All right, Josh starting the descent there. Oh no! Look at that. He washed out. So this is a super tricky section because it's off camber. It's off camber. And it's a bit slippery there. So you gotta be very careful there. See, I'm tiptoeing. So can you say you wiped out on the wet wood bridge tonight? Oh man, during pre-ride. Oh man, what was the GoPro recording? Do you have footage of that? Yeah, I remember bridges in Canada when they, you know, when they put what did they, how did they call that? Did they put some like a grid on them, like the thing they use for a cage for chickens? I don't know what it's called. Usually put that on wooden bridge so it doesn't slip out too much. But yeah, if it was just wood, whoop, it's so easy to lose it. All right, another fun descent there. And the course was in really good condition. It was dry, but not too loose, so we had good grips. Good grip everywhere. Phil Beckman is here taking the shot. Yeah, so the tires I'm using for this race, again, it's the same as the one I use in Fontana. It's the Kenda Cosmic Light 2 Pros. Here they are. So those are the tires I'm using, 2.0. And it's a smaller size than I was using last year, so it's a bit lighter. It's rolling really fast. See the spec, really good on hard pack and loose over hard pack. So I gotta see with this tire, this type of tire tread. I feel like I have a big contact patch when it's hard pack, because we don't need the knobs. Knobs don't do anything when it's hard pack like that, because they don't dig into the dirt. Jean-Louis is here. How's it going, Jean-Louis? Allez Ben, lâche les freins, sans les jambes, sans les mains. Oh yeah. So Jean-Louis, French dude from France, is leading the race. So were you in front of Brian at this point, Jean-Louis? Who's leading? Who's pulling? I cannot see on the. I cannot see. Hey, and Jeff Goddard just pledged $1 on Patreon. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks. That's amazing. Let's look at the flyby. All right, so Jean-Louis, Brian, and Chris, you guys are here. Don't know who's leading. Let's zoom in. So I think that's. Oh yeah, that's Brian leading. I think. Trying to catch Josh. I don't see Josh. Josh is already at the curve there to turn around. Alright, so my heart rate 169. So I'm a bit worried because my first race of the season here I had a really bad race. So I still have that on the back of my mind. I still have demons. I'm still like, if I can trust my my fitness. So what I did is I changed my training program. So this was supposed to be a peak race for me. It was supposed to be like one of the most important races of my season, where I was supposed to have like a peak performance. But because I got sick, because I got a bad race at the first race, I completely changed my program to try to go back to do some more base training, more build. So this became a C priority race. So and I'm at the end of a 4-week block of training for this race. So I'm very tired. I decided to do a lot of volume on a lot of high intensity to build back the fitness. So I know I'm tired coming into this race, and I know after the race I do a big ride to keep, you know, I need to keep the training stress high. So that's my that's my change of strategy. I don't know if you guys use Training Peaks. That's what I use. I use Training Peaks to plan my season. So it looks something like that when you use Training Peaks. You put all your races. Hey, Donnie Marcus just pledged on Patreon $1. Thanks, Donnie. Thanks. That's amazing. So you can see here the red was my peak race at Bonelli, but and the bar was supposed to be small, but I changed that. I did a big bar instead. I did a lot of volume. Yeah, I really recommend you guys use Training Peaks if you wanna track your season. And there, Josh is gonna see me, and we're gonna cross each other. All right, so that's a good pace because we can see each other. We can see the gaps. There's a U-turn right there. Yeah, that's fun. I still have him in sight, so I can still try to reconnect. Ken said this race was the first of yours that I watched in 2016. Oh yeah? Yeah, we raced a lot at Bonelli. It's like we know the course a lot. Alright. Tricky section there, man-made section. Over the rocks. Good stuff. Josh sent it there. Only did one practice lap, so I didn't look around the line so much when I was watching the pro women's race after that. Oh, look at Josh there. Missed a turn.
Oops.
Alright, so I still have a chance to catch up. Mark is asking, do you use the 220 minus your age to figure out your max heart rate or some other method? Yeah, so I don't use that anymore. I used to do that. I used to test my my max heart rate to set my zones. Alright, I got the right line there. I saw that coming. But I don't use that. What I do is I do an now I do an FTP test with my power meter, but before that I was doing a lactate threshold heart rate test. So what you do is you go at race pace flat out for 30 minutes, and you take the average heart rate of your last 20 minutes, and that's your threshold heart rate, and you use that to set your zone. I think that's a better way. I think that's a better way to set your zones for training. And let me know what you guys think. What do you guys use to set your zones? Do you use maximum heart rate method, or do you use a power meter, Dave? I use the stages. That's the one I have. I only have it on my cyclocross bike. I don't have it on my cross-country bike. Yeah, I use stages because it's kind of I think it's not too expensive. and it's a real power meter. It's not an approximation. It's about $600. How close are the two methods? I don't know, because I prefer the FTP test or the lactate heart rate test, because it's something you can improve. You can improve your FTP, you can improve your lactate threshold. So that's something you can look and compare and say, oh, I made some improvement. When you use the max heart rate, it's not something you can improve. It's something it's kind of a hard limit. Josh there attacking that little descent. It's super fun. Just right there, just behind. Gonna attack this descent. Gonna let it roll. Lâche les freins, comme Jean-Louis dit. All right, made it happen. All right, so you use the Wahoo kicker for the FTP test. Nice. Yeah, I think that's better. I think I like that more. And it's also dangerous to do a max heart rate test, because to test your max heart rate, you kind of need to reach your max, and you can pass out. So I don't recommend doing it alone. If you do a max heart rate test, bring a buddy with you, so they can watch out for you, because what you do is you take a steep hill, and then I think you do like 2 minutes at a certain pace, and then you pace up for a few seconds, and then pace up, and then pace up, and once you reach the max that you can push, and you feel like you're about to fade, you sprint all out until you cannot sprint anymore, and that peak number is your max heart rate, right? But yeah, it's dangerous, because if you have a heart problem, like if you have like a condition with your heart and you don't know, you might find out during that test, and it might be dangerous. So all right, still trying to catch Josh there. I'm still in 5th place. Josh is in 4th. Where are the leaders? The leaders just passed the finish line right here. So they're still together on the tarmac there. I'm here, Josh is here. Derek is taking it easy at the back. You know he's gonna get good points no matter what. Alright, so we're about to finish the lap. Josh is back on the grass there. Jesse saying I hit 196 when I was new and out of shape. Man, that's high. Yeah, that's really high. Yeah, so if you're 40, 220 minus 40, yeah, that's a ballpark value when you use your age minus 220 minus your age. Alright, Josh is right there. I have a visual. Good. Josh is gonna take a bottle.
Thank you.
No, not this lap. Finn, your max is 223. Yeah, in fact, Finn is pretty young, so I don't know if that formula works if you're that young. 223, is that possible? So Ken, your max tonight during your race was 159. Oh yeah, so it's pretty close to your yeah. But usually when you race, you don't reach your max heart rate because you don't want to hit your max. That's the value where you're about to pass out and you don't see anything. All right, so if you were watching the replay, I think that's what the video is gonna end. So please tune in live next time. We're gonna keep watching the whole race tonight, or you can subscribe on Patreon and you can watch the replay on Patreon. All right, so now what I'm gonna do here is I try something new. I try to bring maple syrup in my little flask. So I'm drinking maple syrup, like pure maple syrup. And I thought it was maybe a good idea.